Welcome! Coming to you from Waffle House Studios, it's Under the Yellow Sign with Walt Amer, joined by guest host, EVP Emily Green. Today, we welcome All-Star special guests from the crew at Unit 473 in Nashville, Tennessee. And later in the show, we'll have special shout-outs from associates all across our Waffle House family. And now your host, Walt Amer!
All right, that's my favorite part of the show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Under the Yellow Sign. Thank you. We have a very special holiday edition of today's show. This is one of my favorite times of the year because it's when so many memories are made on both sides of the counter. And I couldn't be more proud of all of you who show up to make not just the actual holidays run well, but the entire holiday season special. I have worked every Christmas over my 31-plus year career, and I'm always blown away with the joy that you bring to your work on Christmas Day. I am so impressed by what you and our customers do to help make Waffle House a special part of so many of your annual traditions. For today's All-Star special guest interview, we hit the road with EVP Emily Green to interview the associates at unit number 473, or Sidco as we like to call it, who have become famous in their own right for their local Christmas traditions. And as a bonus, the team happened to be there for a very special celebration of one of our veteran associates. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Emily Green, and I am here at Unit 473 to talk to some veteran associates about some very special Christmas traditions. Let's go inside. So I am here today with the veteran associates at Unit 473. Miss Judy, what makes Unit 473 special on Christmas Day?
The Christmas carols that everybody sang. Lora and Dawn wrote all the songs. They've been singing them for about 15 years now. And David's always got to get in the middle of it, singing 5 Golden Waffles.
So Miss Lora, I hear that there's something unique about the Waffle House Christmas songs. What makes them special?
I think everybody loves coming in and hearing us sing. The atmosphere, we're always so happy, upbeat, go lucky. And one year we had a whole counter full of veterans in here, Army vets in here, and a Secret Santa picked up their tickets, and in order for them to get their meal, they had to sing for their food. So they sang for us, and the windows were rocking, the store was rocking. It was it was just such an electric atmosphere in here. It gave you goosebumps. And Dawn was in here and she was singing with them, and we just had a great time in here that day, and it was just a special memory that day.
We're Waffle House, we would like to say thank you all for joining us. Have a happy holiday. Hey! Waffle House, love Christmas, wedding Christmas cheer. Bless you and the ones you love, we're glad to have you here.
There's people that come in just to hear us sing, and there's people that come in that you don't know what they're going through, that they might need an uplifting experience. They might need a smile on their face, and that makes their day. They connect with us. And we have one family, she was pregnant when we first started singing, and her son this year will be 18 years old. And every year they come in their PJs, and their dad videotapes. So they'll have 18 years of videotapes of their son that they will give him, and he can pass that down to his kids. Families come in here in their PJs, we sing, we have a good time, we put candy canes on the Christmas tree, the kids get the candy canes off of the tree, and we just have a really good time, and it just makes this store special. It's unique, and we're just known for singing.
How long have you been working for Waffle House?
Since December 7th of 1988.
So you started right before Christmas?
I did.
What was your first Christmas like as a new associate?
It was wild.
It was wild.
I come from a little town in Indiana. Everything shuts down, nothing's open, and to work at Waffle House on Christmas Day, it was like the best experience I ever had because I'd never seen that many people in one restaurant in my entire life.
So it was overwhelming,
It was.
but you stuck it out.
I did.
What made you kind of stick it out? What made you decide to come back for more?
Well, my managers, my district managers kept telling me, you'll learn it, you'll learn it. Once you learn it, it kicks in, you'll be okay. And I've been with Waffle House for so long now, my blood bleeds yellow. And I love Waffle House. I've raised 3 kids with Waffle House, and I've made a good living with Waffle House. And Waffle House is like my second family.
Any words of advice that you would give to a new server who's just starting off? Maybe they just started on December 7th like you, and it's right before Christmas.
Well, my advice is put your whole heart into it. You have to love what you do, and if you love what you do, it's going to show. And I promise you, you work hard enough, you will make a good, honest living at Waffle House, and you can have anything that you put your mind to at Waffle House. I have a home, I have a car, I have a family, and I couldn't trade it for nothing in the world. And I have my Waffle House family that has stood by me through my brother's death, my mother's stroke, my dad's death. Waffle House has always stood beside me, and I would do anything for Waffle House that I could possibly do.
David is a $5 million grill operator and a rock star. David, how long have you been working for Waffle House?
I've been with them 29 years, going on November. Well, this past November would have hit 29 years.
So $5 million cooked under the yellow sign, probably a good chunk of that cooked on Christmas Day. Do you have any special goals that you want to reach Christmas this year?
Well, I should hit 6 million by Christmas Day.
How
Not
cool would
sooner.
that be?
If not sooner, it's 6 million. And I did that in about less than 12 years.
So $6 million under the yellow sign and 29 Christmases. Any advice for grill operators just starting out? It's their first Christmas.
Enjoy the time. Enjoy this. This is your family. It's not just any family. It's your Waffle House family. You have your own family at home. When you come here, the customers, everybody's like your brothers, your uncles, your moms, your dads, your sisters. And it's just part of what makes this store part of it's not, you know, it's uniqueness. Yeah.
Judy, how long have you been with Waffle House?
43 years.
43 years. And today is a special day because it's Miss Judy's retirement party. She does have a little bit of work left, but it's only 9 days until she retires. So Miss Judy, you've worked for Waffle House for 43 years. What are you most proud of about your career at Waffle House?
The customers they've really been good to me. All the customers has been good to me, and just to see them come in, me to learn their names, see their kids, and just everything, you know, it was really good to work here and for everybody to be so nice to me.
What are some lessons that you'd like to teach folks who maybe it's their first Christmas, or just about being a great server in general?
Just always take care of your customers. If someone isn't your customer and they ask you for something, help them out, because that customer may be your customer the next day. And just try to help the girls that's new, you know, to try to help them so they will stay. And you can make a good living through the Waffle House. I've raised my daughter by myself through the Waffle House. And I tried to teach her the best I could. And these girls here think of me. I have to give them a hug every day before I leave. And that means a lot for me, for them to think that much of me to want a hug before I leave.
Thank you to Emily and the team over in Nashville. Unit 473 is definitely special, and we continue to get compliments on the wonderful team that makes Sidco so special, not just during the holidays, but all throughout the year. And congratulations to you, Judy, for 43 years of service. I wish you the happiest of retirements and know that you'll be missed by so many of your regular customers, including me. I know over 40,000 of our associates and managers are getting ready for their own special holiday traditions this month, And I want to thank all of you for the planning and hard work you've put into preparing for our busiest time of the year. Thank you for the big and the small things that you do to take care of one another, and even more importantly, for showing kindness and appreciation to our customers who choose to spend their hard-earned money to eat with us. Now, before I get to the comments, I have to point out that over the last 2 episodes, we've received the most amount of comments ever in the history of the show. This either means that I've greatly improved as a show host after 3 years, or maybe more importantly, that you are actually getting the link to the videos and watching them. Let's assume it's the latter. The great news for many of you then, who might have just found the show, is there are over 30 prior episodes that you can go back and binge watch, kind of like Netflix. So dial into your app. There's all of the past episodes there for you to go see. And more importantly, there are so many wonderful associates you can go hear what they have to say about working at Waffle House. So if you just found us, please go and look for the old episodes. And keep it up and keep calling us and letting us know about your feelings about the show, and tell your fellow managers and associates every time you can. All right, here's a few comments from the show. Desiree from Unit 448 says, I love working at Waffle House. Well, Desiree, I think we just gave you a brand new Waffle House up there in Springfield, Missouri. So I hope you love working in your brand new Waffle House, and we'll look forward to coming to see you sometime soon. Lori at salesperson at number 2047 says, I love working for Waffle House. You just don't get benefits as good anywhere else. I don't know what I'd do without my insurance. So for all you do for us, I thank you. Well, thank you, Lori. I think Waffle House does have some excellent benefits. Talk to your managers about our benefit program and our benefit package. There are so many different things about working at Waffle House that you can take advantage of, and I appreciate, Lori, that you've identified benefits being one of them. Tamarin at Unit 74 says, shout out to the best area manager, Solonic Amos, for introducing me to a waffle carol. I saw my division manager, Sean Jackson, in the video. It was lighthearted, fun, and a reminder of how important the playbook is. And then went on to say he's a new manager and how important this is to him. Tamarin, I can't thank you enough, and same to you, Solonic. That is a Christmas classic, more so than It's a Wonderful Life or Charlie Brown Christmas. If the managers out there haven't watched that video, the associates need to insist that they do, because it'll ensure, if you watch that video and follow the instructions, that you have a very Merry Christmas day. Let's see, Crystal, the salesperson from 1100, says, do you own all of the Waffle House restaurants? No, Crystal, I don't. I wish I did. But something I want to tell you is that we all own all of the Waffle House restaurants. Thank you for the applause over here. You didn't hear it, but I promise it was over there. Waffle House is a 100% employee-owned business, which means it's only owned by the employees. And about 25% of all of our employees are shareholders of the company. And if you want to learn more about the investment of buying Waffle House stock, talk to your managers as well. But I don't own them all, but we collectively own them all together. Let's see. Eva, a salesperson at 632, says, I have the best unit manager ever. She is always there for us. She listens to our concerns and is always eager to help us by coaching us in any situation. Even though she battles through her own issues, she never forgets about us. She is Diane Lee. I know Diane really well. Everybody knows Diane really well. And Diane, it makes me proud to hear you're still taking such great care of your people over in South Carolina. So thank you very much. And then lastly, I'm going to read Sarah's comment, salesperson from 1372. Sarah says, it was a pleasure working with you in April 2011 in Gunnersville, Alabama, when the tornadoes hit. You stood out there and cooked with the rest of them. See, I thought you were about to say with the best of them. And Sarah, I actually think that's more accurate. I probably did cook with the rest of them. And but I appreciate your memory that you remembered way back to 2011. And I do remember being in Gunnersville. It's one of the very beautiful Waffle Houses in the system. Has a great view out over the lake. And it's a pleasure to be there when you get the chance to be there, so I'll come back. But thanks for remembering that I was cooking with the rest of them back in 2011. So thank you for all the comments. We received so many of them. It actually took me a long time to go through them all, and we're going to follow up on some of them as well. But please keep the comments coming. It's a great way to hear directly from you. And thank you to all of you who took the time. It's my favorite part of each new release, of each new episode, is getting to read the new comments and hearing from all of you. Oh, thank you. Okay, that wraps up our show. Wait, I'm being told I have a gift to open. Is it one of these? Is it? She did. I should have known better. She did this to me last year. I walked in gullible once again. All right, extra wrapping on the presents in front of the TV camera. You're supposed to be those TV wrapping where you just pop the box open. Aw, look at this. I now have a brand new coffee mug for my desk that has scenes from all of the shows throughout the year. How y'all are, everybody at Under the Yellow Sign, aren't they wonderful? Look at that. Zoom in on that, Mark. Look at that. It's gonna my new favorite mug. So next year, I promise I'm not going to be gullible, and maybe I'll bring you guys a present next year. That'd be a nice thing to do. You guys deserve it. You do all the work. Here are the 30 winners from last month's giveaway. Your Christmas present will be shipped directly to your units. Remember to register for this month's contest via the official contest link in the description below. Be sure to tune in next month to see who we feature in our first episode of Season 4. I wish all of you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. And thank you to all of you and your families for your dedication every year to serving our customers throughout the holiday season. Now, here are a few closing words from some of you.
Shout out from Waffle House, 1534 Troy, Alabama.
To our teammates and managers, Mary, Ryan, Matt, Mike, and Fritz.
Shout out from store 1463. Merry Christmas!
Hello everybody from Unit 2311. My name is Christy. We're wishing you a Merry Christmas. And from our unit manager, Lee, she wants to tell her entire staff, thank you for all your hard work. You do a great job. Merry Christmas!
Shout out from Auburn, Alabama, Unit 1035. Have a great 2024.
Coming from Unit 2272, I'd like to give a shout out to Waffle Nation. Woo!